I remember I was in the Zara, and then I saw the message from Drake, and I was like, huh? He wanted to listen to my music, and I was like, okay. I didn't expect him to actually listen to my music and come back 3 hours later and be like, we have to talk about this, and I would love to get you on a phone call and tell you what I have in mind. That was kind of like strange for me because I was kind of, I mean, I still took the train home.
Yeah, I can imagine how that feels. So it's like you're on the train and you're like, they don't know that I just got a DM. Thank you for having me today.
Thank you for having me. What?
Excited to be here. Just want to say before everything that like when you dropped Obsidian, 2023, that was like the soundtrack for like everything. Such an incredible project. So it feels really surreal.
Yeah.
To have you sitting here in front of me.
Oh, well, don't say that.
No, for real. I gotta fangirl a little bit before I get into the questions. But yeah, how are you feeling? How are you feeling today?
I feel fantastic, to be honest. Like, this tour has been really great. Yeah. I've been connecting with my audience. We've been doing bigger rooms. We started out like a little bit like more intimate, and now gradually we're like moving to bigger rooms, and it's just like fun to see that we sold out this show and or the tour, and that everyone is so excited, and like they know the EP, like the new song. So I'm really grateful.
Love that.
In a really good place.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see the show.
Yeah, it's tonight. Yeah,
tonight, for sure. Okay, let me go back to the beginning because I really want to know a lot more about you, just coming from the start. But did you always know that, you know, making music, this is what you wanted to do? Or is that something you came into?
No, that was destined to be. Yeah. I grew up in a very, like, heavily musical orientated family. So that was kind of like already there for me. But I was always very like attracted to music and the emotion that I got from it. Like when I was 4 years old, I was like in the living room, play back into Stevie Wonder and Babyface, and my parents were like, oh, okay, this is something.
She's an artist.
Maybe she's, maybe she has to do that. Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of side quests as well. I did track and field.
Okay.
Was gonna sign for the national team in
That
the
doesn't sound
Netherlands.
like a side quest.
Well, that was like a big dream of me that I had to like give up for this, but it's worth it. Yeah.
I read that your dad was a DJ.
Yeah, also he still is.
What type of music?
House.
House.
Yeah, like deep house. That's definitely where the inspiration for Obsidian comes from as well. Like,
I hear it in your music for sure.
I grew up with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me about what the days were like before, you know, you're the first ever female signed to OVO. But what were those days before leading up to, you know, you getting there?
I was doing musical theater.
Oh.
Yes. I was playing, at the time, I was playing in Tina Turner the musical.
Okay.
Before that, I was doing The Lion King and I was playing Shensi. So that was my life before that. And I already knew, I mean, I was dropping my first single in 2019. That was during The Lion King. And I already knew that I was going to like say goodbye to that. But I was kind of like waiting for the right timing. And then Drake knocked on the door.
And it was like, okay, this is the right timing.
Yes.
Yeah, everything just fell in place.
Yeah.
Do you think being a theater kid gave you an edge to coming into the space?
I mean, for sure, it kind of like made me more secure on stage. So the bigger the crowd, the better for me, because I'm like used to that. I mean, The Lion King was like for big. Yeah. And I'm very comfortable on stage. I love performing as well. And I think that has to do with
just the theater
side, yeah.
For sure. Being that first female, like I mentioned, signed to OVO, did that come with pressure? You know, because that's like, you're the first.
Well, it was very special, but I think that the pressure that I have comes from me.
Okay.
Not so much the label or anything else. I just have a goal. Loads of goals, but one main in general. And I was honored. I was honored to be the first female. That was very special.
Yeah.
And also, I remember I was in the Zara, because I was like doing Tina Turner, and in my break I went to the Zara or whatever.
Okay.
And then I saw the message from Drake, and I was like, huh?
That's how it feels like.
Yeah, it was kind of like surreal because he was mentioning that he wanted to listen to my music, and I was like, okay, and not to be. I mean, I didn't expect him to actually listen to my music and come back 3 hours later and be like, we have to talk about this, and I would love to get you on a phone call and talk this through and tell you what I have in mind. And so like that was kind of like strange for me because I was kind of, I mean, I still took the train home.
Yeah, I can imagine how that feels. So it's like you're on the train and you're like, they don't know that I just got a DM from
Yeah, that was kind of surreal. But yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel like, you know, you signing and the people that you've gone to work with, like 40, super talented.
Yeah.
See that you've done some work with, you know, Magic Jordan as well.
Oh my God.
Like, how has that really contributed to your growth, you know, as an artist since you've been there?
I mean, 40, Noah is insane.
Yeah.
And he has been doing this for a long time, so he knows what he's talking about. At the same time, whenever I'm in the studio with him, he kind of lets me be me. And for him to do that and allow me to just like, you know, creatively explore and whatever, I think that's really strong. Because sometimes when you work with people that have been doing this for a long time, there is an ego.
That's true.
In what they think works all the time. And he's kind of like, you know what? Let's figure out what works for you. So mentorship, I would say, for him. And then Majid Jordan, who is working on a new project with me.
Okay.
Yes. He has been so great. I think that we both align musically and also like in a friendship way. He's fantastic, and it's really good to have those people behind me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you say you're very hands-on in the studio?
Yes.
Like even with production as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Love to see it. Do you play any instruments?
Control freak. No. I can play a little piano, but I mean, I work with people who know what they're doing, right? So I'm not like every step they're taking, I'm like, no, or whatever.
Yeah.
But I do know what I want to hear. And so whenever we start from scratch, I would say, yeah, I would guide them. But we're all guiding each other, so that's good.
I feel you.
Yeah.
But I was listening to The Only Love We Know compared to Obsidian. It felt a little warmer, and I could see that you were exploring a lot more range in your voice. Was this like a conscious shift for you, like something that you felt like you wanted to take a step?
Definitely. I think after Obsidian, I realized that I made a very vibey album.
It is vibey. Yeah.
Very vibey. And it's nothing wrong with that, but like to perform that live
I see what you mean.
is... I mean, it's my own music, so I can say whatever I'm going to say. But it was kind of boring to me. I was like, oh.
It wasn't really translating on stage.
No, I want to give more. Like, I have so much more to give. And I think a lot of people thought they knew that how I sounded like. But there's more depth to my vocals. And coming from musical theater, like, I was always belting my ass off. Right? So I was like, why am I not doing that? And so, yeah, I think that right now I'm just like shape-shifting a little bit and taking a new direction as well. It feels really good. And it is warmer, but it's also because I'm in a better place. Like Obsidian was...
a different time, her headspace
healing.
For you.
Yeah.
Just like the name Obsidian says a lot about
the stone itself.
The stone,
Exactly. So right now, I feel like I'm just like in a better place. I have some insights. I'm connected like more and more so like with myself. And so, yeah.
I think that's super interesting, like creating from a standpoint of what is going to translate on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've learned from that because I was like, I was not aware of that until I went on tour and I was like, I kind of want to dance more, or I kind of want to like sing more. So definitely like all the new songs on the EP, but also that are coming out.
Okay, excited for this music.
Yeah.
I love that phrase, the only love we know. What does that mean to you, you know?
To me, that means the love that you're familiar with. That doesn't mean that that's the love you deserve. right? So we grow up with like, I mean, caregivers, parents, name it, and you kind of have like an idea of what love is, but that's made by your environment.
That is true.
And, you know, a lot of people are dealing with parents that do not love them unconditionally.
That is true too.
Or partners.
Yeah.
But that all has to do with like, you know, your background and how you started and as a kid, whatever. And so like that's my theme right now is that, like I have to break through a pattern. And I mean, everyone is going through that. So I was like, I think that's a good name.
Do you really believe like unconditional love is a thing? Like,
I think you kind of have to be enlightened to do that 24/7.
Yeah.
Because we're like wired in a different
we're
way.
Conditional beings.
Yes,
exactly.
exactly.
Yeah.
I think we can be unconditional, but that's like kind of rare. But it's a good, it's a good goal.
It is.
You know, to come close to that like enlightenment for yourself.
Because you shoot for the stars. If you miss, like.
Yeah, I mean, if you're close to that, I think you're a better person than most of the human beings on planet Earth. So, yeah.
Love is such a recurring theme in your music, like all the way from Obsidian. Yeah. Is writing about love, is it therapeutic for you or is it challenging in some ways, you know, to kind of dig deep?
I mean, the fact that you say therapeutic makes it challenging, sometimes. Like
best of both worlds.
Yeah, it is like, you know, even with Myrrh on Obsidian, that was like one of the first songs that we've made, and I was going through it. And I think that's the perfect place for an artist sometimes, but it could also be, I mean, it's a lot to then go to the studio and then like write it on paper and sing it out loud. But it was necessary for me, and it feels like shadow work almost. So I'm like, it's kind of hard. But then whenever you perform the songs on stage, I'm like, wait, I either like manifested a better version of that, or it's like, oh, I'm happy and I'm like grateful that I went through that. And now I'm good.
I love that, and I think I could hear that shift in headspace on The Only Love We Know. Yeah. You sing in a lower register, which I love, because it's not a common thing.
I guess,
It's not that common. Like,
I guess.
Especially when people talk about, like, you know, people love to, you know, prioritize that range. Like, want to hear you, like, you know, sing. So I love what you do, like, because it's so, I don't know, there's something about your tone. It's so clear.
That's good.
I don't know.
I mean, my speaking voice is also not that high. But funny enough, I was doing an audition for The Lion King, and I had prepared a song from Whitney Houston. And it was in a higher register. And the musical director, he was like, you know what? Maybe, like, go down.
Lower,
because there's so much warmth and strength. And I was like, oh, okay. Especially in musical theater, you want to...
You need that,
You want to show them that you can go up there. This is important as well, but like you kind of want to show them your range. So I was surprised by that. And then after that, I've learned so much about that kind of like changed my perspective.
So it took like time for you to kind of...
I'm like, oh, wait, that's where my vocal sits, you know?
Yeah.
So.
On this project, like you already said that, you know, showing that, you know, you're still showing more range on here. And I'm guessing that was like a deliberate choice now to be like,
for sure.
I could do this, but I want to show y'all that I could do this too.
Yeah, there are so many things that, and it's fun. It's fun to do that on stage as well.
Do you feel like people put you in a box musically? Because there came like the Sade comparisons, like Sade. But then when I listen to you, I kind of hear more than that. Like you could hear that, but like there's a lot more going on.
Yeah, I'm getting Sharon now, Toni Braxton, everyone. I think we always want to compare someone. And at one side, it's like a big compliment because, hey, Sade, Toni Braxton, Cher. But I think that we have to give artists more credits for who they are. You know, like there are a lot of artists out there right now, And I think that everyone, like, sure, we all use the same cloud, or you're inspired by someone, and or your music is like inspired by someone for that period of time. But I think there's like so much more to every artist, and so myself as well. So whenever I talk about this, I see it as a big compliment. I mean, Sade is a queen, but I would say let her be her and give her that, you know, her space, and then let me be me. Yeah.
I agree with that completely.
Yes, because I'm like, I get it, but are we gonna do this with like every artist that has a lower register, and you know, we don't always have to compare like that.
I agree. One thing I kind of noticed about you is that you don't saturate your work. Like, you put out Obsidian, you know, you've been on a few features here and there, but there's a lot of artists that take the opposite approach, that are just constantly dropping something every time. Like, how do you find that, you know, how do you find that balance of knowing when is the right time to put out music and what is the right amount to put out?
So to be honest with you, I think it's really important to put out more music, and I want to, but we do this strategically, I would say. And there's like an overkill in putting out too much music. And we want to do that like gradually, and also I want to think about what I'm doing, right? I just like, there's a whole plan behind that. But I mean, definitely right now I'm like, oh, dropping an EP, but we're talking about a second album, music, like all these things. Like, I want to have more music out, but to me it's just important that whenever I do that, there's like a good rollout for it, and it makes sense as well.
Not just,
there's no rush. No.
Yeah.
No, quality over quantity.
I agree.
Sure. Yeah,
I agree with that. One thing I love about your, and I thought was very unique about you, like out the gate, you came out and you had an aesthetic. You had everything. Like, your visual identity was really established. Like, I could see some tones of like blues and grays, and I was like, okay, yeah, this kind of feels like Naomi Sharon. Is that something that you knew right out the gate? Because I feel like you've curated this visual identity a lot better. Some artists take years to figure that aspect out.
I think that, well, yeah, true. I think that every artist has their own like taste, and then some people need a little bit more help with that, which is fine. Like, you have a lot of creative people that can do that for you. I'm a control freak. I can't, like, I'm OCDing on my aesthetic as well. So OCDing on my feed, Instagram feed as well. And I think it's really important to create a world that is you, first and foremost. Like, I'm not copying
anyone else.
No, it's really me. It's like, it's connected to my element, water, and all these things. Like, it's a world. And I think it's important to do that, because it's like kind of like your business card almost. Whenever you see something like visually, you're like attracted to that or not. And yeah, I mean, from a young age, I was already like into fashion and all these things. Visually, I care a lot
about fashion,
about how things look like. And yeah, I can get, I mean, sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like, oh my God, I need to delete that photo because it's not going with the whole aesthetic. So it's like kind of like over the top, but
it's over the top, but it's you and it's your image.
That's true.
And image is everything these days.
No, that's true. It's just, you know, it's a little bit too much for me, but yeah.
I was watching a very recent interview that you did, that you were talking about, you know, like, what even are genres? Like, what is that about? A lot of people categorize you as like R&B, like that's what you do, but you know, we're talking about your influence, deep house. I hear it in Obsidian. I hear it in your music. How do you feel about like the genre, the whole genre categorizing thing?
I don't know, because I'm trying to do a little pop as well.
Okay.
Yes. So that's why I'm like, I don't know where the lines are now. Like, it's kind of like blurry, and I think it's important to have a core audience that understands what you're doing. But hey, if I want to do a country album,
you do a country
or rock and roll, yeah, if it's still me, that's why I was saying to her, like, do they still exist? Because I feel everyone is kind of like, it's like a fusion of things.
That is true.
To me, that's more fun. And then, of course, you can have like a track that is more like, you know, straight on R&B or pop or whatever. But I mean, that's what I'm saying about like performing live, and also being in the studio. Kind of bores me if I'm doing the same thing over and over again. And I listen to a lot of different types of music.
I've seen you Afrobeats.
Yeah.
And you were natural on it.
Thank you.
Like, I was like, okay. It's not easy for a lot of artists to like hop on that.
Where do you come from?
I'm Nigerian.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, yeah. Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right. No, I appreciate that. But like, yeah, so that was Afro, but I have Caribbean roots. So I want to dive into that a little bit more. Like, that's, there's so much more to explore.
That you could do.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of talk, people, about like, R&B is in a renaissance. Some people say it's dying, depending on who you ask. What is your take?
I don't think it's dying. I think it's coming back. And I think it's coming back in a way that we want it to be. I think Mooney Long, do I say her name correctly?
I think it's Money.
Money, I'm sorry.
Is it?
Same.
Money. Okay.
Cut. Money Long. she like brought it back.
She's a very great songwriter.
I'm like, yes, that's what I want to hear. I want to hear more of like music. I'm craving for music and not so much like
vibes.
Yeah, and I was doing that too, but like
to
me, like whenever I listen to a song, I wanna take me with you, So I wouldn't say it's dying. I think it's reinventing itself.
I think we're in an era where a lot of people, the consumers, because of like social media, TikTok, Instagram, like a lot of artistry has been reduced to like 30-second sound bites, social media, TikTok. How are you navigating this? Like trying to just,
I love TikTok, by the way, but like in a studio, we're not thinking about that. We can do that kind of like with like post-production, where we're like finishing the track and we're like, ooh, that's a good moment. Maybe we should like amplify that. But I just feel like in a world where where music was kind of dying and now it's coming back, I feel like it's coming back. I think that you shouldn't think about all that. Think about like what do you feel and what do you want to put out and like what do you feel good about instead of like, oh, is this going to be trending? Because it might not be trending, and then you have a song that you're like, oh.
You can't force a trend. It actually has to be a natural thing.
Yeah, and you never know.
Yeah, I feel like if you plan.
Exactly. There was a girl on TikTok who was like, how do you say it? Like harmonizing with a fan. That became a trending sound. You never know.
You never know. But how do you find that balance, apart from TikTok, just navigating social media today? Some artists want to, initially when I found out about you, it was like there was an air of mystery to you. But then I see you way more present nowadays. Now on social media.
Not mysterious at all.
And I'm like, do you think there's a balance between oversharing and being a little mysterious? Like, how you kind of being?
Okay, so I had this conversation with my label, obviously, because they were like, okay, yeah, we got the mysterious vibe, but you're very goofy. Like, you should be more that. And I don't know. Like, I think it's nice for people to have no clue who I really am, and then like bits of it.
Okay, I see that. Yeah,
you kind of have to deserve that.
It helps too because like fans are a little parasocial.
True.
And if they feel like they know you too much, it's like
well, let me say this. I think a lot of people, and I wouldn't say like fans, but just like people in general, because we're on internet like chronically, people feel entitled to say anything to you.
It's crazy.
I'm like, we don't know each other.
That's true.
We do not know. So, but it's on the other side important to have like a connection or to not to be afraid to like have a conversation, whatever. I really love like Doja Cat for that.
Yeah, she got a lot of backlash for that.
Yeah,
though,
but like she's her. I mean, that's what they want. Like you're asking for it. She is being her from the beginning because I know her from like the song that she's like a cow.
Yeah.
And I think that's great. And that was her thing all like
yeah, she's always been
along.
herself.
Yeah. I love that. But I mean, I think that for an audience, you have to kind of like realize that that's what you're asking for. You're gonna get someone who claps back always.
All the time.
Yeah.
You gotta take it.
It's yeah.
Do you ever, because you've had a lot of success and obviously you're still growing every single day. What do you see for yourself? Like, are you okay with, the people that love your music, just loving your music? Do you want that extreme, like, the mainstream stardom? Because some artists are like, they don't really want that, but what do you want?
I think that with the goal that I have in mind, that belongs to it. Yeah.
You want to do stadium shows?
Yes.
Yes.
Touring the whole world? Yeah, please.
Do you ever think about what will come with that?
Yes. Am I preparing myself for that? Yeah, also. Like, I still, funny enough, in the US, whenever I walk on the street somewhere or whatever, people are very, like, upfront. They will stare you down, but it's like, there comes something after. In my country, the Netherlands, people are way more reserved. So sometimes I'm like, do you know me from school? Or what are we looking at? And I think that sometimes I get a little bit like,
taken aback.
Kind of.
Yeah.
In my own country, not here.
Oh, I see.
Because it's like, and then I'm like, Naomi, you're making music and you want to have more,
eyes on you.
So this is part of it. But I'm glad that it's happening like gradually instead of like over. I mean, kind of want to manifest it as well. But
it is. I love the trajectory because you're growing, but it's a very nice, steady.
It feels healthy.
Steady growth.
Yeah.
Because you could wake up overnight and it's like, it could happen.
Yeah, it could happen. And I don't think you can prepare yourself for that, to be honest.
That's true.
But you can enjoy it and be grateful.
If you could say something, like from where you are now, give some advice to Naomi 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Like, what's that one thing that you would tell her?
I would say be less fixated on your goal.
How would you say that?
Because I think that it's desire that we're talking about, right? You desire to be there and this and that. And I think that whenever you do that, you kind of like hyper fixate on that and it doesn't flow. You can manifest it, then let it go. Move on, live your life, it comes back to you. But I was holding on to so many things and things that I thought were good for me or had to happen at that time. And now I'm like, no. Things happen with divine timing. That's what I believe in. And whenever they happen, you are ready. So if they're not happening right now, that's because you're getting prepared. Yeah, like you should be grateful for the momentum that you have now and that, the fact that I can still walk with my friends and do all these things. Because what I want to accomplish is much bigger than what I am right now. So I think that all these things, like you should be happy with what you have as well.
That's just being present.
Yeah, also if that, like what I want doesn't happen, I have to be happy with what I have right now. So I would say that.
That's great advice.
Yeah.
That's not easy to get to, but it's great advice.
I think it comes with surrender and knowing that whenever you let go, things can flow. And whenever you do that, sometimes you get rewarded by moments where you're like, wait, true, I let that go.
Words of wisdom.
Okay.
We'd love to see it. We'd love to see it. What do you think is your favorite thing about just being an artist?
To connect with people throughout music. Because that's what I, like, if I listen to music, I'm like, wow. For instance, I'm a huge fan of Yeba. I say this in every interview. Shout out to her. But I think that she is so truthful in what she's doing with her music, how she sings, her lyrics, everything. And so I, as a person, I can connect to that, and it helps me go through certain things, and to have that with an audience is beautiful.
Priceless.
Yeah.
What's the hardest thing, though, of being an artist?
Having that desire that I was talking about. Having the desire to, so let's say I want to be one of the biggest. That's a huge thing. And the desire behind that is also huge. And so sometimes I have to clock myself still and be like,
chill.
And also know what you're asking for. Because that comes with a lot. Like we just talked about that. It comes with a lot. I think that it's not like the hardest thing. Like, I think it's part of life as well. It's not always about like my career, but also about like other things that I want to have or whatever. But I think that that's like something that I have to deal with. Yeah.
Well, I don't think it's something that ever stops too. I think the bigger you get, the more your goals kind of shift.
Yeah.
With you as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I would say staying present. Because sometimes things happen. I'm on a billboard, or these beautiful things happen, and I'm like, oh yeah, okay.
It happens, right? The more you achieve, it's like the things that you were like, oh my God, it's like, okay.
Oh yeah, I did that interview with Revolt and going to Aaron after. Yeah, no, like no, it's like a moment. Like this is what I wanted to have, and now it's here. So I should be like, oh, I'm here in this room with you.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's an exercise, I guess. Yeah.
I agree. What's one word you use to describe this current season in your life?
Transformative.
Why would you use that word?
Because it's in my pattern. You know that pattern? Okay. Well, it's giving me all the deets, and it's correct. It's like very accurate. I'm like, yeah, I know. But yeah, transformative. Yeah, and I think that you feel that in the music as well with the EP, and you're saying it's lighter. That's what I'm going through right now. But it's letting go of the past, being present. Yeah.
You're talking about, you got some new music coming soon. Like, what can we expect, Without giving away too much.
No, because I'm so excited about it. I'm just so excited because I'm really... I mean, that's like the greatest thing, if I can be happy with what I'm doing. But I'm also so happy with who I'm working with. Good features.
Cool collaborations.
Good writers, good producers. I'm so like, if this would be unreleased for the rest of my life, I would be happy with the music that I have.
Okay.
And so from that, we can release, because that's like the best feeling. More up-tempo.
Okay.
More vocal range, I don't know.
Okay.
Just more.
Excited.
I want to have fun, yeah.
Excited. You got some dream collaborations that like are still in the air somewhere, but you just want to manifest that?
Yeah. I would love to do a collaboration with SZA.
I see that.
Because she's insane. I love her melodies and like everything that she's doing. Justin Bieber.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you like the album?
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
It's really good.
I wonder if it was made with McGee.
It was.
Okay.
It was. You could hear that right.
Because I love McGee.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait. No, I love where he's going as well. And I missed him.
Right. He was, yeah.
I
missed him too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, those two are definitely... And then, like, there are many more people.
Yeah.
But, like, for now, that's, like, one of the two... Or one of, like, the few people that I'm like, yeah.
Amazing. Where do you see yourself 1 year from now and in 10 years from now?
1 year from now, I released the second album.
Okay.
Doing a bigger tour. And when I'm talking about like bigger, like everything bigger.
All right.
Because I've been doing it with me and Chrissy on stage, and it was cute. But like I'm ready to
evolve.
Yes. Dancers, me dancing. I was like everything.
Okay.
Yeah, because a lot of people are like. I had this conversation with Amare. You know.
Yeah,
Amare.
Yeah.
She's like, but Naomi, like when I watch you, I see you just like standing. That's so powerful. And I'm like, babe, I want to move. I want to crawl.
Oh, but you got like
stage.
aura,
like, I wanna,
you know.
I know, but I mean, I know, but like I just want to move more.
I see.
With the latex on, I can't really move. I'm like, yeah, just like bigger things. I don't know, maybe a nomination.
I feel like I see that
Manifesting this, by the way. But
near future.
Yeah, that would be cool. And then 10 years. I hope that I'm doing a world tour or multiple by then. And I just hope that I'm really happy with where I am at that point. And I want to do more than music as well. Maybe I played a role in a movie.
Oh, you see acting coming for it?
Yeah, I love acting.
Okay.
Right now we're focusing on music, but hey,
you could. It's a very adjacent industry.
No,
You could always just.
I would love to be a Bond girl. I would love to do that. No, I'm just saying it. Multiple horses as well. By then, love horseback riding.
Oh, is that something you do often?
4 times a week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What about it? Like,
Yeah.
do you recommend
No,
that
it's
activity?
therapy. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. I'm addicted to it. It's my new hyperfixation / side quest. But to be honest, like they're so big and majestic,
Very
and
majestic.
they mirror you. So you have to be aware of what your energy is. Yeah, like they can reflect that energy onto you. So whenever you're anxious, they're gonna react to that. Yeah, so you have to be present and calm yourself down and connect with the animal. It feels like Avatar.
Oh, wow. Okay, I actually didn't know that. I'm kind of terrified of horses.
No, girl, we have to. Oh, you have to get you. No, you don't have to. Like I get it because they're so big, but I think that once you have a good experience and you kind of surrender to their energy, it's like the best connection you can have with an animal.
I'm gonna try
Come on,
that.
girl.
I'll take your word for it. I'll take
Yeah.
your word for it. Seems like you do a lot of things to just ground.
Yeah, I have to because I'm too emotional.
But what other things do you do to kind of just ground yourself? Because when there's a lot going on, I imagine you need some rituals to just.
Well, that, for instance, is huge to me. I'm not so good in like meditating and staying consistent with that, but I should do that more. Just working out all these things to just like be in my body instead of up there.
Up there.
Yeah.
That's so true. I should take some notes. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's so easy to just be up there.
Yes. What is your sign?
Scorpio.
Oh.
I don't give up that energy.
I'm not reading you. You could be a Capricorn as well because you're like a little bit like this, but I love Scorpios. Water signs.
Mysterious.
Yes. We all be very emotional.
Oh, I'm emotional.
Right?
Yeah, extremely. To a fault, I think.
But I feel like also because you're like from Nigeria,
yeah.
you guys are tough.
We are. We have to be.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
So that's like double. But I think that from the inside, you're like soft.
Softy. That is true.
Yeah.
It's like a hard exterior, but like.
Yeah.
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 And or that. But you're like
Pisces.
Pisces. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, that adds up.
Yeah.
Also water.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
But so I have to ground myself. Because otherwise it gets too teary.
Yeah, I feel you. But yeah, are you excited for the tour tonight?
Yeah.
You got a favorite song?
Yes. Calm waters.
Okay, that's a good one.
You're like, okay, yeah, that's water. No, yeah, that's my favorite song. And I'm just excited to see the LA crowd again.
I feel like you got a huge fan base here.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, I don't know, I'm so excited to perform and just like, I feel like with every show, I get a little bit more comfortable as well. Because although I am comfortable on stage, sometimes I'm holding myself back. And whenever I get that energy back from the audience, I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait.
Because some crowds could be like, you feel like, impress me, jester energy, from some crowds.
I would say that, like, for instance, Toronto has surprised me, but they were reserved.
Got a good crowd.
But they were reserved. They're like...
I see that.
And but like that's what I've learned from theater. Never react to the crowd. Like it's you. You have to bring the energy, not the other way around. If you get energy from them, you can utilize it, but you should not like wait for them to like applaud for you.
That's true. What's your favorite city so far? What city do you think has had like the energy so far?
It's kind of hard. At first it was New York.
New York? I'm surprised to hear that.
New York, they're crazy. They're talking to me while I'm performing. I'm like, honey, I'm singing right now, but I hear you. But they're really like loud, and I love that, like very energetically. But they're there. But with Toronto, they surprised me. Then Chicago surprised me as well. I don't know. let's see what LA has tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited for the show.
Yes.
And so excited that you took the time out to chat today. I'm super excited. This was a bucket list thing for me.
For you?
It is.
It was for me.
It really is. So I'm just like,
girl, that's so nice. That was for me too. So I'm really happy that you
thank
had me
you.
here. Yeah.
Well, I'm a huge fan. Looking forward to new. I'm still attached to this EP, but you know,
hey, we gotta move on. Yeah,
we gotta move on. So excited to hear whatever you have, and excited for the new energy that you're gonna bring.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for saying that as well.
Sure. All right.
All right.
Okay, think wrap up. All right. Thank
That was
you.
nice.